station, whatever, Pandora.
I'm live on my YouTube channel. That's why I closed that.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. And welcome. It's beautiful. Let me show you guys my view. So, a few of my housemates and I, well, a couple, it's only three of us out here, came to take a little weekend getaway. We're somewhere in California, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Hey, welcome. Hi, Teddy. Good morning. It is absolutely beautiful. So, we're just surrounded by trees, nature. We're at a cabin out somewhere, but it is so beautiful and peaceful, you guys. And way over there is the city. So last night, oh my God, it was so beautiful. All of that was just lit up. All you saw were the city lights. Oh my God, it's stunning. Stunning. Do you hear me? So I just wanted to, on the road at a rest stop. Nice. Nice. You're a trucker? So I just wanted to chat with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. As you see, I'm still in my morning glory, which is nice. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is still hanging in there um, with the quarantine and the lockdown and, just everything that's going on. You guys know what's going on. So I really hope you guys are doing well, taking care of yourself. And for those that are watching that may be new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to my live. And I'm in California. I'm in California. And right now I don't even know what city. I'm new to California. I've only lived here 5 months. So, yeah. Um, but anyway, thanks for tuning in. And thanks for joining my live once again. So, I'm Shalonda, aka Creative Nomad. And I just this is so fucking beautiful, you guys. Oh my God. I love it. Yeah, anyway, I just want to come in, check on you guys, um, see what you're up to, and really, really just kind of talk about the importance for me and what I feel is important for all of humanity to take some time for yourself to rejuvenate. Rejuvenate your mind, rejuvenate your creativity. I talk about creativity a lot because it's necessary. It's necessary when problem solving, when trying to relax, or even forming business ideas and just anything, brainstorming. Creativity is important in my opinion. And we have to take some time to replenish ourselves and rejuvenate ourselves, rejuvenate our mind. The week can be hectic. As a small business owner in this quarantine shutdown, it's rough, you know? um, and just staying creative every day, staying productive every day can be tiring when you can't go out, you can't socialize closer than fucking 6 feet. Like, what is that? We're used to being in groups, that's just what we're used to as Americans. So I know this is tough, and I hope you guys are really, really, really hanging in there and being creative. On your downtime, take time really to rejuvenate. Even if that's a bubble bath, honey, if that is a hot, cold, warm shower, if that is a wake and bake, because you know how me and Owly get down, baby. Do what you need to do to keep it together, keep it moving, keep everything productive. So that's why I hopped on this opportunity for this weekend getaway. And I'm like, no regrets. No regrets. I'm so glad I came because I almost didn't, and I'm really glad I did. Waking up to this, I'm such a nature lover. This is like the best, the best for me. And I already can tell that I'm going to go back, honey, and it's about to be on and popping. On and popping. And I sound like, I probably sound like I'm on this huge vacation, but baby, for those of y'all who have been subscribed and watching me for at least the last 2 years, um, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. So this is beautiful. I love nature. I love being in nature, hiking, camping. So this is a refreshing exhale for me. And when I say it's on and popping when I get back, what I mean is, the reason why I say rejuvenate, this just brings on a whole new perspective. You know what I mean? Like a whole new vision for me. So it's like some of the ideas that I already had are now enhanced because I'm able to, I'm out of the city. I'm not in LA. Um, I'm not seeing homeless people. We live in Koreatown, so I mean, LA, you see homeless everywhere. In Hollywood, like absolutely everywhere, you see tents set up. It's just an LA thing. So no judgment there, but it's nice to get away and not see it and really be able to smell some fresh air, inhale good and exhale peacefully. There's nothing like it. Fucking pine trees everywhere, birds singing. This is a great time to be alive. And you guys have heard me say, this is seed planting year. I see a lot of fuck 2020, 2020 this. Baby, we are 5 months in. 5 months in. And the fact that everyone's on lockdown except for the essential workers, and if you need to work, you can get a job as an essential worker. But here's the thing, this is the time to implement and start using technology, baby. This is the time because everyone is where? Online. So, again, if you need to take a break to rejuvenate and refresh your creativity to see, let me get in where I can fit in, how, you need to do that because whining, bitching, and moaning about 2020 and letting it slip through your little fingers, and then come 2021 or the end of 2020, 2021, when all of us that are planting seeds right now are now reaping the benefits of what we planted, you're going to be mad. You're going to be sad. And you're going to feel like, oh, fuck the world. Everything is against you. It's everyone else's fault. No. So instead of saying, fuck 2020, blah, 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 plant your seeds now, honey. This is fertile soil out here. So plant your seeds. Start a podcast. Get on TikTok. Um, Start a YouTube channel. Start a blog. Start a vlog. Write a book. This is the time. Create a line of t-shirts. Everyone is online, and we need right now, we need things that are going to make us smile, entertain us, educate us, give us something to learn, teach us a new craft. We all have so much intellectual property that we can share with one another. It's worth something. It is worth something. Each and every one of us were little sperm cells that swam our fucking little hearts out to become the humans that we are right now. I hear my kids and I've heard so many other people say, I didn't ask to be here. You may not have asked to be here, but you sure in the hell fought your way to be here. Because you could have been one of the sperm cells that died off, or that just said, fuck it, I'm tired of swimming. These motherfucking eggs are too far. But you weren't. I wasn't. My mother wasn't. Nor was my dad or my grandmother or anyone else. Nor was the very first person that the energy of the universe turned into matter and created, right? Or whatever you believe. None of us asked to be here, but we fought to be here. So that means we need to fight just as hard to thrive, survive, and make our motherfucking lives exactly what we feel we deserve it should be. Excuse me. And that's just how I see it. It's all on us. We have the power to change and create our lives, period. It's not on anyone else. So rejuvenate your mind, replenish your creativity, and make shit happen. Right now in 2020, don't piss the year away. Please, for your own sake, do not waste this year, baby. It's fruitful. It's fruitful. The soil is fertile as fuck. Take advantage of it, you know? And I'm here to help encourage and inspire you to do just that. Easy? No, not by any stretch of the imagination. Is living easy? Is working a job that you absolutely hate easy? Is working for an employer that you fucking despise easy? Is being on a job being told when, where, how, and why to come and go, sit, stand, eat, take a break, and go smoke easy? No, but you do it every single day, year after year after year after year after year. And where do you get? Nowhere. It hasn't worked for any of our uh, past family members, friend members. It hasn't worked. This life is designed to create something for yourself and for the rest of the world, right? So, this is the first year in the new decade to do that. Like, it couldn't be easy. It couldn't just be 2020 come in, right? The first year of the new decade, right? And it's just like, oh, let me just lay out this smooth blacktop for you. No, it has to be gravel. And we got to pound the pavement and make it smooth, right? So by the end of this decade, we are the ones that the media and society are talking about the amazing things that we did with our decade. Like you've heard some of, when we came into 2020, I heard a lot of, um, like how what Jeffree Star has done with his last decade, which inspired the fuck out of me because I started watching Jeffree Star way back. And so I'm going to be the next one in the next decade because I spent my last decade learning, fighting, trying to figure it out. So don't waste 2020. Don't complain about it, y'all. This is our time. And if you are in the ages of mental maturity, 40 to 60, baby, if you don't use everything that you've learned in the last decade, the last 2, 3 decades, pop, 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 shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But if you are in the age of mental maturity and you're making shit happen, baby, kudos to you. Kudos to you. And here's what I'm going to say. Halfway through, I think we need to have a meetup. And then, please go away. Do y'all see this fucking bee? Oh my god, do y'all see this fucking bee? Oh my god. I'm sorry, YouTube. Oh my God. It won't leave me. Oh my God. I'm trying not to run and freak out. Is it in my hair, y'all? Oh my God. Oh my God. I like it too. I love honey. I love honey. I love natural raw honey. Will that help? I can't take it. I don't even have bad nerves, y'all. I don't have bad nerves. I promise y'all, I'm not a nervous motherfucker. But that was too motherfucking close for me. Whew. That was way too close for me. But y'all see how your girl was trying to be cool and calm about it? I think it's these chocolate chip muffins that I have. Baby, what we gonna do about this? This motherfucker is loud too. You see the bee?
Huh?
Did you see the bee?
B?
Bee.
B? Yeah, it's just a B.
Okay, Serge said it's just a bee.
It's just a squirrel?
Oh yeah, squirrels are fine. Squirrels are cute. Okay, y'all. So since I completely lost my whole train of thought, Miss Nature Lover, let me let me see what you guys have been saying. Ah, hi you guys. Blaze one. I'm trying to. Okay, it's the chocolate chip muffins. It's these chocolate chip muffins. Hi James. Oh, hey Teddy. Okay, nice, nice. California is beautiful. LA is beautiful. I absolutely love LA. It does like me. That's why I'm trying to. I'm smoking on AK-47. It's a sativa hybrid, and I'm not a fan. I have to admit, I'm not a fan. I'm a indica woman. Conquer your fears. Yes, I am. I am. Yeah, this is AK-47. Can I show this on YouTube? I burned some, but and I'm a rebel. I really don't care what I can or cannot or am not allowed to do. I'm the last born, so I do what I want, really. Um, which is probably why I'm not monetized yet, but that's neither here nor there. I'm working on that. I am working on getting some of my. Hey! All right. Well, let's blaze one then, you guys. Let's blaze one in honor of the new decade, in honor of making shit happen for ourselves. Let's blaze one in nature for nature. If you guys are stoners like me, which I hope you are, creative stoners, nomads, and just life enthusiasts, go outside, blaze one with me, and let's enjoy. Doesn't that feel better? Sure the hell does to me. That feels so much better. Life is great, you guys. Life is phenomenal. Now, to pick back up where I left off, if you are a younger person, or if you have younger kids, if you are the parent of someone between 15 to 25, right? And they're trying to figure out, what they're going to do. They're sad if they're teens, they're sad because of the school situation. If they're seniors, man, we have to, maybe throw them a virtual graduation or something, but encourage them to use their power, to use their voice and their creativity to start something, to get online, to start a podcast, to let us, us being the world and society, know how they feel, express themselves, know what their talents are, know what their passions are, encourage them to um, start. I just told my daughter, who is 28, and I just told her to start a t shirt line or something. You know, she has so many feelings that can be broken down into little slogans and just put on a t shirt, or make tie dye t shirts, or, you know, speckled spray paint t shirt. There's so many ideas. And who doesn't love novelty teas? They don't always have to be from these big companies that, baby, you can buy 20 t-shirts, right? 20 white tees, tanks, um, crop tops, a variety of things. Be creative and make them cute. You can put a slogan on them or not, and hustle them. You can, if you have a kid that loves to bake, create, cook, paint, all of these things are sellable. Put your passion, your soul, your heart into it, and we will absolutely buy it, flaunt it, hang it in our homes, whatever. It's the time to create, you know? So there's no one that should be left out of the fertile soil that we have been blessed with in 2020 by nature. By nature. You know what I mean? So let's just take advantage of that. Let's just take advantage. It's Saturday. If you guys are able to um, go for a walk, go somewhere quiet, get outside of your city, and just think, be still and quiet, I promise you, come Monday, you'll have a whole new outlook. You will have a whole new perspective of what is possible, what is possible for you to create. And I'm going to continue to use the word create because that is the foundation. You know, if it comes to your mind, then that means it's your responsibility to make it come to fruition. All of us, all of us have to get out of our own way. We have to start telling ourselves no. I'm gonna give you a great example of what I mean. And one of my housemates, who is my age mate, and we talk a lot. We get kind of deep, and we have a lot of the same. Here's how it is. We finish each other's sentences sometimes. We say verbatim what the other was gonna say, and not because we're like close friends. I've only been in this house for maybe 2 months, but we are age mates, and we think very similarly. And this is what she just told me yesterday that was like, she said, your heart and mind have to be one. And I knew exactly, because the way I word it for myself is my sensitivity and my passion and my compassion for humanity gets in my way of the business. mind of me, the entrepreneur spirit of me. And that is my heart and my mind not being together. So when she said it, I'm like, fuck me. That's exactly it. Now, here's the example. Someone came to me and said, oh, you should start making masks, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I don't want to get into that. I've seen a lot of those crochet masks and they're really useless. And then I started seeing more and more people talking about they're lining them. And so one person came to me that I know and said she wanted to get masks. So I said, okay, I'll only accept donations. I'll do them for free, but if you want to donate, donate. That was my heart, my compassion for humanity, and the fact that any talent and skill that I have is natural and I love it and I would absolutely do it for free. But this is also my business. How the fuck am I going to create companies, build companies, employ people, um, create my nonprofit, build the shit I want to build to help humanity for free? It just doesn't work like that. So when she said your heart and your mind have to be one, it clicked. And because I am over 40, because I have spent the last 30 years of my life in self development, working on me, like truly working on me, from the time that I was 12 years old, specifically working on me, it's easy. It's like, okay, this isn't going to take me another 12, 24, 36 months to do. Baby, this is going to be overnight. I get you. I know exactly what you mean. And I know exactly how to um, mitigate this problem, how to remedy, how to rectify, how to make better, right? So it's just it. Your heart and your mind have to be on the same page when it comes to what it is you want to offer to the world and how it is that you want to create something for your family, for your great, 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 great grandkids. Because for me, I'm trying to create something that will be around for at least a minimum of the next 100 years. A minimum of the next 100 years. That's what I'm trying to create. A legacy that will live and help and employ and feed and clothe and house and shelter and uplift and inspire and encourage people for a minimum of the next 100 years. I can't do that for free. And I can't do that on a free mentality, right? On a free heartality. I'm going to say that because my mind is like, hustle, bitch, you got to get paid. You know what I mean? And my heart is like, but there's so many people that need help and that just don't have it and that just, you know, I can't be poor enough to help the poor. I can't get poor enough to help the poor, but I can get wealthy enough to help the poor. I can get wealthy enough to bring the poor that want to be out of it, out of it. I can be wealthy enough to help those help themselves that want to. But we can't be poor enough to help anybody. There's no humility in being poor and staying that way. There's humility in being born with nothing and dying with every motherfucking thing the world needs and you've given to them. That is where the humility is. But not in being born with nothing and dying with nothing and blaming the world and everybody else for why we didn't strive to get something. It's on us as individuals. And I don't give a shit if you're brown, dark brown, light brown, chocolate brown, this color, or motherfucking this pasty ass white color. You still have to take responsibility for your own life, mind, and creativity. Period. Nobody is going to um, give me anything. And I can't, I'm a Gen Xer, right? So if there's any other Gen Xers out there, y'all know the shit that we've come through. Y'all know the shit that we've had to endure. And y'all also know that we were at the beginning of seeing all this technology grow. We were at the beginning of it. When I see my age mates that don't know how to use a computer, that is not on social media, that does not know how to use an iPhone or a Samsung, that's just stuck on the flip phones, I'm like, shame on you. Shame on you. Because we were the ones that saw it come in. It was our generation. We were the young kids. We were the grammar schoolers. We were the high schoolers that had all this shit. My mom, my parents, okay, it's understandable that they never got into it because they were already grown and old, and they already was like too old to pick it up. But this was our shit. So shame on any Gen Xer that is not on social media, that does not know how to attach anything to a fucking email, that does not know, that isn't um tech savvy. Period. I'll say it like that. You don't have to be able to break down a motherfucking motherboard or put one together or all like that. No. No. But we should all be on social media. We should all be active on social media because we have a lot to offer you guys. We can't keep being looked at by the millennials, especially because their asses is getting up there now. The millennials are knocking on 30. So we can't keep being looked at by them as old heads because we're not. We're not. They call 40 to 60 the age of mental maturity. So that's not, oh, baby, you look at me right here with my morning glory face on, no makeup, fly ass mohawk, I ain't shaved, and you see an old woman? Baby, no. I know you don't because I don't even feel like that. I don't even exude anything about being an old ass woman. So they definitely don't look at me like I'm an old bitch. But they call me that because of my age. And I check their young asses. I sure do. Because watch us work, baby. Watch us work. 10 years is not a long time, but it's long enough for us to go from being hundred heirs, right? Just got a few $100s in your bank account to being multimillionaires, multi billionaires, company owners. That's what 10 years is well enough time for us to do. And this is the goals that we need to create for ourselves. These are motherfucking goals for our age group, right? These are our hashtag goals. Owning land, owning acres. That's my thing. I've never wanted the American dream of owning leasing a house for half my motherfucking life. That has never, even in my 20s, for me, I've always wanted to own land. Land. So, it's plenty of time to make all of that happen, y'all. Rejuvenate your mind, your creativity, replenish yourself. If you need to take a full body scrub, baby, to get them dead skin cells off so you can feel like a brand new motherfucker, then you need to do that because we got shit to do. And in 5 years, I'm trying to have a meetup with my age mates, my YouTube subscribers, my Instagram followers, the people that I follow, the people that I subscribe to, my TikTok. Follow me on TikTok at Shalonda Elise. Yeah, shameless plug. Um, I'm trying to have a meetup in motherfucking Thailand. You think I'm bullshitting? Watch me. And I want y'all to be there. I want y'all to be there with ease, not with struggle, not with, oh, I can't make it. So this is the time. Here's what we do. We sacrifice. I'm a stoner. I am a motherfucking pot head. 30 years and counting, baby. Very proud. Very proud. And I love the new hashtag, buy weed from women. I love that so many women are opening dispensaries. Anyway, I digress. Here's my point. I am very disciplined about how much weed I smoke. Not, nope, nope. Let me take that back. About how much money I spend to keep weed. So here's one of the sacrifices that I make for my future goals. I buy an ounce and I'll make that motherfucker last as long as I can, a minimum of 2 months. It started off with 1 month, but the very first ounce I bought here in LA, I made it last, guess how long? 4 months. Because I bought my little one hitter. Oh, my my little case is being used as a phone stand. But I bought my little one hitter, and that helped me preserve my marijuana for 4 months, right? So I paid $125 for it after tax and everything. $125 to smoke as much as I want for 4 months. That saved me one, two, three, $375, right? Saved me. I didn't spend it on some other bullshit. Saved me because every single day, like I told y'all, I listen to Think and Grow, um, Think and Grow Rich is my shit. That's what I was listening to every day before. Now every day I listen to The Richest Man in Babylon because that is what I've taken for my financial plan. And there's one part in there where he says, the people said, well, how are we supposed to save 10%, is mine to keep when what we earn isn't enough for our life? Here was the answer. We confuse our needs and wants. We spend way too much on our wants, and then we're left with not enough for our needs. So I've checked myself and reevaluated. What is it that I absolutely need to survive? To survive. That also has allowed me to follow and stick to my financial plan of 10% of everything I keep for myself. That includes, baby, let me tell you about creativity. I don't know for those of you who don't know, but I am a licensed cosmetologist. I no longer work behind a chair because it's not what I do. It's not my thing. I'm a designer. So anyway, in the house that I live in, a lot of people are unemployed, but we all know that not a lot of people are unemployed. A lot of people are working from home, but all of the salons, barbers, and all that shit is shut down. Who's got the skills? Who's been in the house cutting heads, baby? And who from that still saves 10%? 10% of everything I make is mine to keep. And that 10% gets accumulated. And then those little gold pieces, those little gold children of mine, get sent out, aka invested, to go and work and make more money for me. The rest of the money, I use it for absolutely my necessities. If I don't need anything at the moment, it just sits. I use it for my necessities. I'm not buying wine on a regular. I've sacrificed a lot for my future goals. Plain and simple. Because here's the thing, I don't want to always have to smoke $100 ounces. I want to be able to motherfucking smoke the $300 ounces, bitch. I'm a stoner. I want the motherfucking 28% THC. Get the fuck out of here. You think I want to smoke the low grade $100 17% THC ounces all of my life? No, baby. So I sacrifice because for me, my marijuana is a necessity. Let's get it real clear. It is a necessity. It is my medicine. Yes. Like real shit, yes. That is my medicine. So I sacrifice. I sacrifice for that. Do I like to hang out and do I like to spend money? Do I like to shop? Yes. But bitch, I can't right now because I can't shop how I want to shop and I can't buy what I want to buy. So I'm gonna rock this one pair of motherfucking Chuck Taylors until the motherfucking soles fall off them motherfuckers. And then I'll get another one pair because, baby, I'm not wasting money. I've accumulated so much money. I've made so much money in my working life and have not accumulated wealth because I was just winging it. I didn't have a financial plan. I didn't know how to follow a financial plan. I didn't know how to create a financial plan. And what we were taught to do with the 10% was give it to the motherfucking crooks at church. And I was never about that life. I was never, baby, about that life. Why the fuck am I going to give you? And then I'm watching you go from this small ass little shack church to this big ass church and this motherfucking Cadillac, and you and your kids and your wife and your son coming in here every fucking Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday with three-piece suits on, and I'm listening to my mama cry and struggle, and we barely piecing together shit. No, baby, I was never with giving any motherfucking crooked ass preacher, pastor, minister my 10%. So I didn't know what to do with it. So I spent it. I would spend everything I got, like the majority of society. We just didn't know. You know what I mean? We just didn't know how to accumulate wealth. We didn't know how to make um, things happen for ourselves. We didn't know how to create businesses, how to run a business. We didn't know how to start a business. For us Gen Xers, we know. We used to hear a lot of people, oh, I want to own a business. So what are you going to do? I'm going to go back to school. What the fuck that got to do with a business? Like, how does going back to school have anything to do with starting a business? Nothing. It doesn't. But that's what our baby boomer parents taught us. Everything is about school. Go to school, get a good education, and get a job. So we looked at a business, no shit. Tell me if I'm wrong, you guys, or tell me if you guys disagree, or tell me how you looked at it. We looked at a business as a job. You have a lot of um, Gen Xers and baby boomers who have businesses that struggle and they live hand to mouth like they're working a job because we never figured it out. But those of us like me right now who have figured it out and are implementing what we learned and are still learning and are listening and taking advice from our other Gen Xers, our fellow Gen Xers like Gary V. I fucking love Gary Vaynerchuk. Um, like Grant Cardone, like uh, Damon John, like fucking Mark Cuban. You know what I mean? Those who took advantage and saw what we didn't see, right? So we have to sacrifice for our future goals that we have 9.5 years to make a reality. And if your goals don't fucking scare you, and if your goals have not, if your dreams have not had you stuck for the last 10 years, they're not big enough because we've been terrified. Like, how the fuck are, like, we have big, we want to do massive shit. Where do you think the millennials get it from? Because we're their parents. But then we held our own selves back because we told our own selves no. And some of us, like I didn't tell my kids no. I was the one trying to get them. But because they didn't see me successful at it, they again felt like, well, how? Even though I'm telling them, I, I wasn't showing them with the success. I was showing them with my actions, but not with the success. Because again, I didn't know how to follow a financial plan or even create a financial plan. So all of my money was just going down the drain, going down the drain. And that's me taking responsibility for what I did not know and how I was just frivolously wasting my money because I didn't know. But I constantly strived to learn. But until my mind opened up and it clicked, now I get it. They say when you know better, you do better. And that is only if you want to. Like, I know plenty of people who know better. And I know they know better because they tell me. But they show me that they don't do better. So that's not to say that everyone does. But that is a true statement. When you know better, you do better if you want to. So I hope you guys want to because um, of my subscribers, new and the long time ones that interact with me, y'all are some dope motherfuckers. And I would love to meet y'all. I feel honored to have met a few of my subscribers in person when I was in Arizona, and they are some very sweet women. But I would love to have a fantastic getaway, meet y'all, and share some of our stories. You know what I mean? Just to uplift one another. And forgive me for getting emotional, but I just got emotional because I actually just saw it. For those of you who already know that I am clairvoyant, I just, as I was speaking, saw myself in Thailand with 15 of my subscribers. And it was such a beautiful moment. It's going to be, you know what I mean? And y'all, we got a lot to offer. Don't sell yourself short. Don't think that because the young people call us old and, you know, that shit should be, we should take that, say thank you, baby, and keep it motherfucking moving. Show them what our old asses can do. And you know what? That will make them smile. Because you know what they think about us? The millennials, especially, because they're the ones that's right under us. And now they're starting to get it. Like they're starting to say some of the same things that we were saying. So they're starting to get it. But they would be so proud of us because they saw us go through massive bullshit when they were young kids, right? Because we're their parents. Don't we want them to be proud? Don't we want them to see that not having a not give up attitude is the best motherfucking thing that you can ever have? We want our kids to be proud of us and to know that we're not just talking this motherfucking talk, we're walking this walk. And it may have taken us longer than it took them because of the generation that we come from, but god damn it, we did it. And that is what I want, and that is what I see for myself, and I want it for y'all. I want it for my age mates, man. We deserve to live our real old life over 60 in comfort and luxury, and knowing that we are helping so many people with what we have created and built and established. That's what humanity needs. Humanity needs us, the Gen Xers that are not fucking racist, the millennials, the Gen Z. The Gen Zs are going to change every fucking thing. Do y'all see them kids on TikTok? Do y'all hear them? Do y'all hear how passionate and vocal they are? The biracial kids are even calling out their racist parents, their racist grandparent. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. The young Gen Z kids are calling out anyone for their sexism, their classism, their racism. Y'all, us Gen Xers who are not racist, like by any stretch of the imagination, those of us who were teens fighting and marching and ready to put them dukes up with police officers, because we know in the early 90s in our teens we weren't getting killed. Like we were getting pepper sprayed and we were getting locked up, but we weren't getting killed. And then they started killing us, right? And that's when we became less militant. That's when we stopped being, because I'm telling you, I cops would pull us over for no reason, just driving while black, and I would be the one cursing. I'm not bullshitting y'all. So for those of us Gen Xers that come through that, we owe it to society. We owe it to the Gen Z who, baby, they're powerful. We owe it to them to make shit happen. Because baby, they making it happen. They're making it happen. And we cannot allow them to be shut down. We cannot allow them to be killed off at young ages. We have to protect them. We have to fucking protect them. If we need to protect them with our lives so that they can make it to our ages, then we fucking need to do that. We need to do that. But it has to start with us getting some of the shit that's in our head out and building it. We have to. We have to give them something to latch on to more than hate. And that's just my take on it. And that is why I came on today to say you have to rejuvenate your mind and your creativity. You have to take time out for yourself to replenish and revive. I've said it before. I don't know if I've said it on my YouTube, but I've said it on my other social media channels. You may have to replan. You may have to reroute. And now I'm going to add, you have to replenish and rejuvenate. But motherfucker, do not retreat. Do not fucking retreat for anything other than to reroute, replan, rejuvenate, or replenish. But to retreat, to give up, can't relate, baby. Cannot relate. And you can hashtag that. Because I'm sitting here right now in California with y'all because I don't give up. I don't ever give up on me. And I will never give up on me. That's never been in my blood. I don't give up. I can admit that I didn't know how, but the fact that I kept going to figure it out and I'm here right now proves, baby. You won't ever see me. You will see me crying. You will see me struggling. You will see me living in a shelter. You will see me homeless. You have seen me in Hotel Honda. You'll see me renting a room. You'll see me right now co-living. But you will never see this motherfucking Gen Xer give up. And that song, that ain't just it. That just ain't me. That just is not Shalonda Elise. The creative nomad keeps it moving, and I keep it creative, baby. Keep it creative. If I have to start cooking because I cook my ass off and sell West African food like I did in Arizona, that's what I'm gonna do. If I have to create motherfucking t-shirts and sell them bitches like I'm doing right now, that's what I'm gonna do. Anything to help keep cash flowing so that I can keep building my dreams, so that I can make my mark and leave my mark on this world. I wasn't born I wasn't born just to die and nobody fucking know who Shalonda Elise is. That's not why any of us were born. How did we get here? How did we get here? If it wasn't for the creativity and the action and the effort put forth by human beings. Period. That's what we were created for. To make this earth better for the next generation of human beings that are coming. Not just to live, bitch and moan, piss and shit, complain and die. It's not life. That's not living. It's not productivity. That's not healthy. So let's get it together, y'all. Let's get it together. Now, for those who have been following me for a while, or subscribed, or whatever the proper verbiage and lingo is, before I moved to California, told you guys that I wanted to start a kind of like a show. And I'm going to implement that and revive that because my main purpose is to inspire and encourage. That is my main purpose. Mainly because there are two things that I've not had a lot of in my life, just from within myself. I keep myself going. I do what the fuck I need to do to keep myself encouraged and inspired. But that shit is fucking hard. But you know what's easy? It's easy for me to encourage and inspire others. It's easy for me to help and support others. While doing that, that helps me. That supports me. So I'm going to get it all written out. Get it all. I actually have it all written out, so I'm going to refine it, and I'm going to start my show. And this is to help all of us. This is for those of you and I who need, and yeah, I will say need, not want, who need an accountability partner. Because I want to see y'all do massive shit in the next 10 years. Here come this motherfucking bee again. Who need an accountability partner, who want to share their story, their goals, their and when I say plans, I don't mean like your blueprint, right? Because we don't want any plagiarism or anyone um, stealing anyone's idea and making it happen before the originator of the idea. But I think it would be helpful and useful if we had a platform where you can email your submissions for what you want help being accountable for. If you want to email your submissions for your weekly success stories, right? If you want to email your submissions for your weekly um, goals, which is a part of, the midweek accountability. If you want to have a place where you can come to uh, just, share and be uplifted, that is that's my marijuana. Now you gonna fuck around and get swatted. Baby, just don't sting me. So that's that, you guys. Yeah, I'll get that all put together. You're welcome. I'll get that all put together. Do you? Oh, thanks, Candace. Oh, let me read. It does take work. Hey, Zeta, thank you, thank you. Thanks, guys. It does take work. So leave me a comment if that is something that you absolutely want to be involved in. I'm gonna start it, and I'm going to be on top of it. I started doing it before I left Arizona. As you guys know, I was doing my nightly lives. So I'm going to go back to that. I'm in California, so I'm on Pacific Standard Time. So I'm the last time zone, right? So like 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. for me is 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9 a.m. East Coast Time, and I believe where are we? Fall back, spring ahead, fall back, spring forward. So I believe we are 1 hour behind Mountain Time. Yeah, I believe so, right? We're 1 hour behind Mountain Time. So 6 a.m. would be 7 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So just said that to let you guys know that what time zone I'm on. I'm on the Pacific time zone. So I'll figure out a good time. Also, I would love suggestions on what you guys think would be a good time. When I was in Arizona, I was doing 8 p.m., um, which is 20 hour, 2000. Because y'all know I prefer the 24-hour time format. So, but I was doing 8 p.m. and I would have a good amount of, and when I say good amount, I mean single digits. Like I'm not there yet because of my lack of consistency with getting double digit views on any of my lives, but this I'm going to do, and I know that it will pick up with my consistency, but it is, in my opinion, an absolutely great idea, and I think it's what we need. Um, I know it's what I could have used, so because I still could use it, I'm gonna implement it. So, you guys be on the lookout for that. The first show it will be on the first day of the week, which is Sunday. Sunday is the first day of the week. Monday typically is the first day of the standard work week, but Sunday is day one. So I'm going to not going to strive. I'm going to start the show next Sunday because we'll be here till Sunday at 3 p.m. So I don't want to have to rush and when we get back, and we may get back late because we're leaving here at 3 p.m. So next Sunday will be the absolute first episode. I'm going to be live before then to let you guys know. Okay, Candace, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, that's the one that's really my favorite. The accountability and also the weekly goal setting. That too, I really love because not enough of us plan out our week, which means we waste a lot of time during the week that we could use and that we could utilize. And we are just out here drifting throughout the week. So I really like that too, the weekly goal setting and the accountability. So I'll put it together, I'll get it worked out, and we're gonna start that next Sunday. So I'm going to end this live with showing you guys this amazing view once again, and I hope y'all have a fantastic Saturday. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I promise I am going to be consistent, especially with starting this show. Um, I'm more comfortable now as far as being a little bit settled in my life. Not in my life, but just where I am right now. Definitely not in my life, but where I'm at right now. And actually, um, I'm grateful for COVID 19. I'm not going to lie. I'm grateful for, I won't say COVID 19. Let me take that back. Please don't come at me for that. Don't snap on me for that. I said it wrong. I'm grateful for the quarantine. I'm grateful for the lockdown. Why? Because it has given me my entire 24 hours. Many of you may know that I started waking up at 4 a.m. so I can get the most out of my 24 hours. The quarantine has given me all of my 24 hours. Even though I did have a W 2 with a grocer, those of y'all who know I was working at Edie's Cheese, who could have stayed open, he didn't, and he shut down immediately, like immediately. It's given me my 24 hours. It's given me opportunities to um, be stable, as crazy as it may sound. So I'm able to be consistent. I'm able to force myself to be consistent on YouTube. Those of you who follow me on other social media channels know that I'm very consistent. I'm not absent ever on other social media platforms. Not at all. And I haven't been. I've always been active. YouTube is where I struggle with being consistent. Thanks. You too. Have an awesome sauce day. So, yeah, we're going to end it here. And you guys enjoy this wonderful view.